Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video, finally, I'm going to be sharing with you my top video games played on the Nintendo Switch 2 during this year. Now, keep in mind, I am not including ported games here on this video. I already did a video for just port games. So those games are not going to be here, even though a lot of those port games would have been high on this list. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My number 10 game is Kirby Air Riders. Yes, it's my number 10, and honestly, it made my list because I already did a video for ported games, but this game was almost not gonna make my list because I'm not a huge fan of this game. I do believe it looks incredible. I think it looks great. The frame rate and everything, the performance on the Nintendo Switch, I think it looks very good. The unlockables, the things that you unlock, like the vehicles and all that, I think that's pretty cool. And also the characters that you unlock as well as you keep on playing, I think it's also really good. I just didn't like the game style, and I really didn't like the other modes besides the story mode. I just didn't really like the game that much. So yeah, this is my number 10 game. My number 9 game is Sonic Racing Crossroads. Now this game I actually did enjoy. I really like all the modes that are available in this game. I like the unlockables. I like the upgrades that you could do to all the vehicles, and the fact that you can actually build different type of vehicles with parts that you unlock during the game. I like the DLC characters that has been included here, like Ichiban, the Joker, the other female character, I forgot the anime, I forgot her name, but yeah, I like the DLC characters. The characters included in this games are freaking great, and I started playing the Nintendo Switch 1 version, but the Switch 2 version, you must play it. It looks incredible, and I like all the missions, and I also love the way that while you're racing, you could cross worlds, and that's where the name comes from, and it's so damn cool. So yes, this is my number 9 game. My number 8 game is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. Yes, this game, I played it a lot. I really loved going through all the missions. I really like playing as Tony Hawk and Bam Bam, which is one of the characters that you unlock very early in this game. And I loved it because back in the day, I did play number 3, but I never did play, I don't remember ever playing part 4. And I did spend a lot of hours playing in this game, and it's very addicting. Once you get used to the controls, it just becomes a very addicting game, and the graphics on the Nintendo Switch 2 actually looks pretty damn good. So yes, this is my number 8 game. My number 7 game is Madden NFL 26. Yes, I had to put this game here because it's been a long time I don't play a Madden game on the go since the PlayStation Vita version came out long time ago, and I think this port was very good. It's not a port because it was released day on day with the other consoles, which is also very impressive. And I think graphic wise and performance wise is actually pretty damn good. Yes, it doesn't go up to 60 frames per second, but it runs at a very smooth 30 frames per second. And for me, I had no problems whatsoever. And I played the hell out of the career mode. I loved the career mode. I think I played through 3 seasons until I actually won the Super Bowl, and it was freaking cool. Definitely my favorite mode that I played here was my career. Loved it. My number 6 games is Cronos: The New Dawn. This game totally surprised me. I saw trailers first for this game coming out for the other consoles, and I was really impressed. And when I saw that it was actually coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, I was like, what? A little bit worried because of the, the performance that could have been here because it came day and day with the other consoles. But I was actually impressed. This game looks very good on the Nintendo Switch 2. Plays awesomely. The creatures are very scary. The situations and the story in this game is actually pretty damn good. You play as a character named the Traveler, and you play in, I think it's a Poland. It's a post-apocalypse Poland area that you play at, and it's very good because you're investigating, and it also deals with time traveling, and the ending was actually pretty satisfying. I really did like the ending. So yes, this is my number 6 game of the year. My number 5 game is Pokemon Z2A, or ZA, however you want to call it. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon games lately since Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Since then, I've been playing every single Pokemon game and I've been enjoying them. And this one is no exception. Even though a lot of people didn't like this game or are liking to hate this game, I don't know. I like this game. I think the graphics were great. The matches, the battles, everything was cool. Traveling around the city was awesome. I was a little bit worried about this game because it all takes place in the huge city. And I was a little bit worried that we were not going to forests or caves and other things like that. But I did enjoy the game, and the story is actually pretty cool as well. So for me, this is my number 5 game, and hopefully it does get better with DLCs coming up later on in the future. My number 4 game is Mario Kart World. This is a release title that came out with the Nintendo Switch 2. And believe me, I've been really enjoying this game. I love the open world feature of this game because it feels like very cozy, like just driving around and collecting stuff and doing those little tiny missions that you do and unlocking the suits, unlocking new unlockables like vehicles and all that. I really like it. The fast travel is also pretty cool because you can jump from one side of the map to the other side of the map. I really enjoy that feature, even though a lot of people want to complain about it, but I love the open world feature of this game. I also like the other features like the Grand Prix, but the knockout feature was also amazing. Really love it. I love how long those matches are and how cool it looks when you're traveling. When you go to one location to another location via the knockout race, I think they did an amazing job. And graphic-wise, performance-wise, it's really good. I just hope that we get more characters like Zelda, Link, and the Splatoon characters, just like we did on the prior Mario Kart games. So yeah, this is my number 4 game. My number 3 game is one of the most recent games here on this list, which is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. This game actually looks pretty damn awesome, plays great. The performance is really good here on the Nintendo Switch. I really like the Viola bike. I really like the Viola bike, the performance of the Viola bike. The only things that I really didn't like about this game that keeps it a little bit behind on my list is that the fast travel, there was no fast travel in this game at all. In a game that, for me, in my opinion, it needs fast travel because this is a Metroidvania type game. It is a Metroidvania game. So for me, it needs fast travel, and it didn't have fast travel. So there was a lot of time wasted just trying to get from one location to another location. I didn't like that. The other thing that obviously I didn't like, which is the same thing everybody's complaining, is the desert. The desert area feels like it shouldn't have been there. For me, it was too empty, and the fact that the radio was locked to Amiibo or 100% the game. So yeah, for me, it's my number 3 game. Great game. If they fix those things, I think it would have been up on my list. My number 2 game is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Now, this game totally shocked me. I didn't thought I was going to like this game this much, but I loved it. This game is a Musou style game, like Dynasty Warrior type of game, and I just love the characters in this game. You play as Zelda, Rauru, Minoru. There's so many characters you play as, and the awesome thing is the attacks, the special attacks that every character has, and the combo attacks that you do, like tag teaming with other characters, looked incredible. And the amount of characters on the screen and the performance so smooth of this game is also so damn incredible. It's one of those games that you can actually show off how powerful the Nintendo Switch 2 can be and what it is capable, because this game just looks incredible and it's so fluid, even though there's like hundreds of characters on the screen. And those special attacks, oh my god, they just look so damn beautiful on the screen. And the story is actually pretty good. It's not a very long game. So yes, for me, this game totally surprised me, and I can't wait to actually play more of this game. Hopefully there is DLCs that add more story to this game later on in the future, but who knows. So yes, it's my number 2 game of the year. And my number 1 game is Donkey Kong Bonanza. This game looks freaking incredible. I love this game. I love playing as Donkey Kong and having Pauline as your sidekick, sort of. And I did like the story, smashing around Everything is just incredible, and it's just like Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is another game that lets you see what the Nintendo Switch 2 is actually capable of, because everything in this game is basically destructible. The way you can smash through stuff, the boss fights are actually pretty damn good. Graphic wise looks beautiful, performance wise looks great. The soundtrack is awesome in this game. The worlds that you go to and the way you travel between the worlds, it's also very impressive. So yeah, this is a very, very awesome game, and I just can't wait what else can come later on following this game. Hopefully Mario Odyssey 2 or whatever they name it is going to be coming right after this. But this game is actually pretty damn good. It made me like Donkey Kong a lot more than I used to before. So yes, it is definitely my #1 game on the Nintendo Switch 2 this year. So there you have it. Those were the games that I enjoyed the most here on the Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Let me know in the comments, what was your top games this year on the Nintendo Switch 1 or the Nintendo Switch 2? And remember, keep in mind, I already uploaded a video where I just talk about my favorite ports of the year on the Nintendo Switch 2. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Till next time, bye-bye.